Hey y'all, we're back today for another reaction. Today we are going to be reacting to Lost Season 2, Episode 14. One of them. I just completely blanked on that one. I memorized it and then poof, it went bye-bye. Well, that last episode, The Long Con, is probably one of my favorite episodes. Of course, you can't, you have to take into effect, of course, the premieres and the finales and what we've seen so far, but The Long Con, man, that episode is so freaking good. Sawyer, he is bad, but he is so complex and interesting. And I'm really curious to see more about him, because here's the thing, y'all. He says he's not a good guy, but he's done bad things, but there's more going on there. And Kate's so sure that he wants everyone to hate him. I don't know if that's it either. I don't know. We haven't cracked this puzzle yet, and I am gonna be very excited to find out what really is going on here. Overall, though, it was such a strong episode. You also got kind of a follow up with the prior episode with Charlie, and we got to see kind of now Charlie taking some steps to go down even darker path with the enabling of Sawyer. So that is kind of a bummer, we don't want to see Charlie go down this path, but he's going down, and it is not going to be good. It is not good for him, and I don't know if he's going to come back from this. I hope he does, but we shall see. I do have some questions about the others still. As we get to the end of the season, maybe we'll get some answers here. What's going on with Walt? Where's Michael? I almost feel like here, 'cause it's very common now that, you understand TV as you're older. I do wonder maybe the reason why Michael is not here on these episodes is because he had a prior commitment, or he had a commitment to another movie or a show or something. I'm not researching just at all. I just want to avoid spoilers. But I just, it's very possible here that a good reason why he went off to look for his son is because, well, he had other commitments. So I'm so excited. If you're new, welcome. I am so glad you are here. Hit the subscribe button. That way you never miss another Lost reaction. In addition to Lost, I'm also reacting to, currently, The Book of Boba Fett, The Haunting of Hill House. I'm also doing catch-up on Hawkeye. And there's going to be a new show on Friday. You guys, there is still time to vote for your show. You guys are picking what show I react to on Fridays. Lost is going to stay here on Thursdays and Tuesdays. I kind of, toyed around with the idea. I do know that there really isn't many other reactions going up on the weekends for Lost, but it does just work best with my schedule for Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then additionally, it did look overwhelming that people were pretty okay with Tuesdays and Thursdays. But you guys get to pick Friday's show. So whatever show, there are 30 options. The poll is down below. It closes Friday. You cannot vote on Friday, so Thursday's the last day to vote. If there's a show that you really want, get your friends or family to vote. Maybe that show will win. I will say it is very close. There's been a good amount of votes so far, so thank you if you voted. Yeah. That should wrap everything up. Also, hit the like button. That way this gets this video out more to more people. And so that way we can also continue to grow the community. You guys are so awesome. Let's watch and see what happens. All right, here we go. Oh. It's so interesting how this show can hit different genres in their flashbacks. It's so interesting.
Ever do any translating?
Formerly, no.
Hell. In fact, you know what formally means. We're good.
That looks like Rousseau.
Go back, I'll deal with this. What are you doing here, Daniel?
Looking for you.
Oh? What? What?
You arrived to warn us the others were coming, which they weren't. In fact, it was a diversion to kidnap Claire's baby.
Ooh.
So pardon me for not trusting you.
Very valid. We have Russo, Desmond, the others,
You're lying.
and now our
It's
main
yours to
group.
use.
Oh, the sheriff. It's unbelievable. What is it, like a bird or something?
You hear that frog? That frog?
Oh, it's a frog.
You wanna help me find it?
Nope. You're all alone.
What, we ain't friends anymore?
Not after everything you did.
What, that you stole food from the group?
What is that for, Danielle?
Bow, oh, crossbow? The others? Someone trapped. Who's trapped?
My name is Henry Gale. I'm from Minnesota.
Oh. Who are you?
Danielle, don't!
Oh, that was pretty useless. We're not even gonna get to know any information. Or anything. She just killed him, like, with no hesitation.
You shot this man with no provocation.
He is one of them. You should take him to a doctor. He's no good to your dead.
And then what?
He's not dead?
As I recall.
Who are you, Russo? And, like, why are you just walking around this island all by yourself? So many questions. Continue.
Innocent women. Children.
Oh my gosh, that's so awful.
Tariq will never talk to you.
That's why you're gonna have to make him talk to you.
Ooh.
Months ago, we crashed, my wife and I.
Crashed in what?
A balloon. We were trying to cross the Pacific. She died. She got sick 3 weeks ago.
Sick again.
Do not untie him.
Oh, snap. Can you tell?
This is how people get killed in scary movies.
For a scary movie, I'd be with a hot chick, not you, Barbar.
Barbar! Jar Jar!
These people like me.
Oh.
Does Jack have the combination to the armory?
For now, he does.
How long would it take for you to change it? I want to find out who he is. I want the truth. And I think we both know that Jack will have issues with what must be done in order to get it. We put him in the armory. It's secure.
Better to err on the side of safety, Jack.
They changed it so that Jack can't open it and get him out.
Hey, what the hell you doing?
What needs to be done?
Oh my gosh. Wow.
ابن بطل
Dang.
جبير لا تجيب العار لأبوك اقتل نفسك هسه هذا أمر سويه وموت إذا بكي لك شوية شرف
انت تريدني ان اقتل نفسي. المعلومات مش مهمة لك.
Oh gosh.
The pilot was executed 2 days ago. He's buried in a field 4 kilometers from here.
There's blood all over his hands.
Why isn't this combination working, John? You change it?
Oh, it's so good.
You are raising an army. But there's only one reason to raise an army, Jack. And that's because we're at war.
What if he's telling the truth, John?
What if he's not?
Oh!
How did she die?
She got sick.
From what? Is this random disease that we've heard about for several episodes and such?
My name is Saeed Jarrah. And I am a torturer.
You're gonna find that stupid tree frog. Oh my gosh. It's gonna hop away from you, bro. Better not be poisonous. Aren't some frogs very poisonous?
Why don't I take him? Far from here. 2 beaches away. Well, maybe I'll find a Mrs. Tree Frog. That way it won't keep you up anymore. And... Dude,
That's disgusting and gnarly.
Here with a little ranch, they taste just like chicken.
Shut up. I was not expecting that.
Jack, I know this is
Shut up.
Dang. These two are building up to like a major fight.
Give me your hands.
Oh boy.
Where is she buried? What? Listen to me. You said you buried your wife. Tell me where.
Where? In the jungle.
Where in the jungle?
By the balloon, in the jungle.
How deep did you dig the grave?
I don't.
Did you use your hands? How long did it take you?
I don't remember.
You would remember. Shovelful every moment.
Wow.
You would remember what it felt like to
He remembers
place
Shannon.
a body.
Oh my
You would
gosh.
remember if it were true. Did you lose someone here on the island? Did you lose someone too? What happened to her?
It was an accident. The woman responsible thought she was someone else.
Hurting me isn't gonna bring her back. You know what I lost!
The longer it goes on, the longer it makes me wonder if he's actually telling the truth.
You open that damn door, you understand me? You open it now. Now!
The button! There's that confrontation.
You want to push the button? Open the door.
Oh. Oh, it's under a minute.
now. I wouldn't want
Oh.
You would risk everyone's lives. I don't think anything's gonna happen when we get down to zero.
Oh my gosh. I feel like Jack's losing it. Oh. I don't think he's gonna get it in time. Oh my gosh. Oh, it hit 0. It hit 0. What on earth? Oh, but he did get it. But there were symbols. There's a lot going on here right now.
Because I know he is one of them. I will never do that again.
Oof. Well, you did.
I know, because I feel no guilt for what I did to him.
Wow.
But there is no way I can ever explain that to Jack or even Locke. Because both of them have forgotten. Forgotten? What? That you were strung up by your neck and left for dead. That Claire was taken and kept for days during which God only knows what happened to her. Others are merciless.
Dang.
I can take any one of us whenever they choose. Have you forgotten?
Y'all, that episode was also fantastic. Straight out of the bat, I'm just gonna give it a nice 8.5. That episode, so good. Loved getting a Saeed episode. I had literally said in the last episode or two that we had not been getting a lot of Saeed, and even though we know that he's been going through the loss of Shannon, like, I really wanted to see that. So this episode was so perfect timing. I think if it just got put off any later, it would just have been, I would have been disappointed. So this was literally the perfect timing for this. I'm very shook. So we got to meet, let's see, Henry Gale. At least that's what he's going by. He's been on the island apparently for 4 months, came in a balloon, and his wife, Jennifer, has died, if this is to be true. And there's also, she died through a sickness. We have been told about this sickness and this illness or this disease or something that's on this island. So I'm wondering if it's that, if that's the case. Something that a thought that came into my head was that if this plane, you know, the Losties and then the people in the back, if they crashed here, and say maybe this guy crashed in an air balloon, and maybe the other people, like how did Russo get here, or even Desmond, could others come here in the future? So like we might be losing people and get people thinned down, but we already have people that are already on this island, and we also have people who could come later. They could also crash or whatever. So I think that's something to keep in mind, is that I always was thinking that like we're going to stick with the main cast that we've seen from the plane and the people who are already here, but there could be other accidents down the road. So I'm very intrigued by that. And the other big thing is that the clock that's counting down hit 000, and it was making weird mechanical noises. And the siren was going crazy, and then it showed red and black symbols. The one that was very recognizable was like a bird-looking thing. It could be hieroglyphics. The other symbols were not familiar at all. They were not recognizable, but very interesting. I love the clash between Jack and Locke. These two have always been kind of almost on opposite sides of thinking, and so to see it come to head here, literally when Saeed is doing his thing and everything is going on, I guess the question is Henry who he says he is he actually Henry? So I lean towards the fact that he is one of the others. I do. I don't know why my gut just kind of tells me this. And I was trying to see if there was any inconsistencies in what he said, and there wasn't. The only thing, of course, is like he, kind of like the thought whenever about he didn't know the details of his wife's burial, which is, I can see where Saeed is going with this. However, like sometimes people who have trauma like suppress it, and so they're not going to memorize all of that. So maybe he's telling the truth. I don't. It's so hard. It's so hard. I do love the conversation with Saeed and Charlie at the end, and he's talking about how Locke and Jack have forgotten, but they can't because of what's happened, the trauma that's happened to them. So I very interesting different paths. We're building up to this confrontation, this war between these two groups, and what is going to come to head to head. I think the big problem though is that can this group stay together enough to actually be a force against these others? Because there's a lot of internal drama between each other, which could be extremely problematic. And I think we should definitely mention also the Sawyer and Hurley. I think we should definitely mention the Sawyer and Hurley moment. It's not much, but I think the big thing there is that it's Sawyer recognizing the fact that he is not liked. Kate is saying he wants to be hated. Maybe he wants approval and he wants to be liked, but maybe not. I don't know, because that's also Sawyer and he really doesn't. Sawyer's so confusing and complicated. I don't know. Squishing the frog, though, that was disgusting. You're done. You're done. Overall, another great episode, guys. We got just a few left of season 2, and then we'll be getting rolling right into season 3, which is crazy. This episode, lots of meat and potatoes. Overall, enjoyed it again. 8.5. Really good episode. What did you guys think about it? Let's talk about it down in the comments. I am curious to hear what y'all's thoughts are. Again, keep it spoiler free, please, so that I can continue to react and enjoy this and not know what's going on. You guys are also awesome. Here are some videos you might enjoy, and have a great day.